Howdy folks, Kerbo here. Today we've got some American Truck Simulator. I'm just about here at the sawmill where we're going to pick up a load of lumber. And I've got a new transmission in the Mack, so kind of getting used to that. I think we're going to have to make liberal use of the high-low range. What do we have a load on? I think we're picking up about 30 tons of lumber, just shy of 30 tons maybe. It's going to be a pretty good little load. Got the Detroit diesel here in the Mack. 275 horsepower, I think. About 970 foot-pounds of torque. It's the same engine I had in the heavy haul I did in the Mack, but I've made some changes to the truck since then. Mainly to the look of it, but we do have a different transmission, a little better highway speed. So we'll see how it does with a big heavy load. Not sure. And I've not been to this lumber yard before. It looks like we pick up here. There we go. Yeah, just about 30 ton. 60,951 pounds. Heading north out of Medford, Oregon, up to Eugene. And I actually have a garage in Eugene now. So our kind of permanent base is in Oregon, which is good. Kept getting reset. They come out with new patches and it reset me down away from Oregon, but I want to continue to explore Oregon. Alright, where is the load? So we got a tablet here on the dash. Lets me see the GPS, that's pretty handy. I am new to this location. I don't think this is the right direction. We needed to go straight ahead where we were. It looks like it'd be loading wood chips and whatnot over there. So this may be a little bit of a longer episode. We're going to do the whole trip. It's not a really long trip, but I'm starting out here before we even get the load hooked up. All the trials and tribulations of finding your load in a strange new place. Back here in a back corner somewhere. This is looking like probably what we want, but I noticed on the drive over here from the dealer, after changing this transmission out, it's got really tall gears. Like there's a lot of ratio between, say, third and fourth, so I think we're going to really have to make use of the range and splitter. There's our load. So we need to get backed in there. So we'll see how this goes. I'll probably mess up the shifting quite a bit. It's all part of the learning process. We don't have a terrible amount of power here in the Mack, but I like driving this truck. You can see I've got the guards set up. I'm hoping to do some logging loads at some point. I've not run across any of those yet. Come on now. That kingpin set. There we go. Alright, get her coupled up. And let's check the nav here real quick just to make sure it's not doing anything silly. So we're headed out of Medford. Up I-5 to Eugene. Nice, simple journey. It's a little curvy though. A little hilly, so we'll see how we do. But the routing all looks good. Track hour reset. And let's get going. Just coming on evening time. Go ahead and get the lights on. Let's take a look at the load here as we pull out. Got a double set. Double set of flatbeds. Old Detroit diesel sounds pretty good. A little shorter trailer on the back there, so it should corner pretty well. We hope. You see there, even between first and second, there's quite a bit of gap, so... We're going uphill. I'm going to be doing a lot of switching between high and low. Splitting the gears. This engine, like I said, doesn't have a ton of power, but man, it sounds good. It sounds like it's given all it's got. I've got these big old blinkers on the log guard back there. They really light up the cab. That's going to be kind of distracting at night, probably. Oh, hold on just a second. Say goodnight to the kiddos. Hey, kiddo.
Hey.
Doing some recording. I'm not streaming, just recording. Jump in my bed and go sleep. Jump in my bed and go sleep. And I'll move you. Got a light up here. Sorry about that little split there. Started recording about time the kids were headed to bed, so. Little Munchkin came down and needed to say night-night to Daddy. Probably should have fueled up. I think we have enough fuel for this journey. Don't have real long legs on this truck. All these green lights are just not very long. That one wasn't too bad. I've actually gotten a ticket before because I couldn't get through the green light in time with the heavy load. Oh yeah, we're going to feel this load on the hills. I ran another engine in this truck for a while. It had a little more torque. And it was fun. It just doesn't sound as good as this Detroit. I'm revving a little high just so I don't have to split between low and high, driving in traffic like this. Five north of Eugene, that's where we're headed. Over rev there because I was still figuring out this transmission. We'll go down that little curly Q there, and we'll be headed on to 5 north. And here comes the rain. Welcome to Oregon. Oh, you dirty, rotten car. Why do you guys got to stop down here? Yeah, there's a real big difference between second and third. It's gonna let me over. Thank you, buddy. Probably worth mentioning, I'm running the public beta 1.33. And running good so far. I streamed this today. I've been doing a little driving with it. I like the new physics, which you have to actually turn on the advanced physics. Squirrel put out a video, shows you which configuration file options to change. I hope they put that in as like an option in the game, so you don't have to edit the file to get the advanced physics. We'll see though when this goes live. Up to 5th. We've made it up to 40 mile an hour. Got some pretty good hills, so I doubt we'll be able to stay in 5th. We shall see. She'd be stopping on me, traffic. I think this is my last gear on this transmission. I think we've got 1 through 5 high and low, and then we've got the reverse gears. Makes it a 12 speed. But we're actually speeding. Better slow it back down. So we're doing pretty well so far, knock on wood. Got up to speed, 30 ton, that's not too bad. For 270 horsepower. But we got some hills, I think, here between Medford and Eugene that will test this truck. Probably need to get over. I think this is the slow lane. Oh, now the lane ends. Right as I got a bus coming up on me. What? He ran into the back of me? Gotta watch this AI. Kind of crazy. I Maybe they don't deal with doubles that well. Get too carried away down through here. And stay somewhat around the speed limit. I love driving in Oregon. Lots of mountains and trees. Green. It's not brown everywhere. No offense to the rest of the map we have so far, but I'll take this any day of the week. So I ended up selling one of my trucks. I actually didn't have a driver for it, didn't realize. And I sold the flatbed trailer I had. Did some jobs that gave me enough money to buy the garage up there in Oregon. So my home base is now in Eugene, Oregon. That's where we'll be based out of. Saw brake lights up here. I think we're all right. You pull over in front of me and put your brakes on. I'm gonna let him get out ahead of ways. I don't trust the AI. I don't like to be right behind them. They will instantly change speed. Rain picked up a little bit, so we'll kick the wipers up higher. Way station. And we can't bypass. Alright. I hear ya. £100,000. All right. Total gross weight. Don't you run into me, truck. Enough problems without you running into me. I do have, I think it's DP's realistic traffic mod. One of the realistic traffic mods, anyway. It's possible those are messing with the new beta. AI seems a little bit derpier than normal. Had a lot of trouble with them running into the back of me and like that guy there trying to cut me off. I can't really say it's the game because I do have a lot of mods. A lot of button pushes to get from 4 high to 5 low. Got to range and split and then move the shifter. 1.5 low. I think we got it because we're nearing the top of the hill here. 1300 RPM is the max power for this engine. Still looking good on the fuel. I've got quite a few points into fuel economy, so it does pretty good even with a smaller tank. I think I've only got the 140 gallon tank. Or did I go to the bigger ones? I can't remember. I did a lot of changes. Got the log guard and the bigger bumper and nicer tires. Kind of fixed up the old girl a little bit. Got room to get over, so let them get on. The other guy's not going to let him in. Well, at least I was nice. That's a glass truck. Kind of cool. We got some windy hills. Nice, beautiful drive through here. Not too steep on the grades. Truck's 55. Customer expects to deliver very soon. Well, I'm trying. I'm even speeding a little bit. Should be getting close, though. I think we're getting pretty close. I see buildings and stuff over there. I think that's got to be Medford, right? Or, I mean, Eugene. Wherever I'm going. I think we were in Eugene. I mean, we were in Medford. We're going to Eugene. I'm confused because right before I recorded this, I took a load from Eugene to Medford. Now we're going back from Medford to getting my trips mixed up. All right, exit right here. Low ought to do it. I'm not sure about those lights on this log guard thingy. I like the look of the log guard. Man, those things. They really light up the cab, huh? At night, it's almost a little blinding. Alright, range split and into fifth. There we go. One thing, I'm not sure when it got put in, but on the GPS, it has little arrows to tell you you need to merge over. I didn't notice that last time I played. I don't know if that's new in 1.33. Pretty handy, though, because it can often be hard to tell which lane you're supposed to be in. So that's a nice little feature. Oh, I'm speeding all over the place. Oops. Didn't realize it was 45. I can't drive 45. I can't drive in my lane either. Stay back, people. Turbo's on the road. So we're almost to our destination. I see the little circle up there. Getting off on 6th Avenue, it looks like. This is right over here by my new headquarters. Pretty high. There we go. Let's get our blinker on. Wrong button. Right here at the home decor store, huh? Nice thing about pulling doubles is they give you the easy spots to park. Stopped a little too early, it looks like. Yep. All right, we made it. Only one crash. I don't think we got any other tickets. Is there any kind of... I don't see any kind of damage, so that's good. Excellent. Up to level 28. Made 1,200 bucks. So I think I will find a place to rest. Do the next job at daylight. So that will be it for this one. Thanks for hanging out for our little journey here in the Mack. And I'll catch you ladies and gents next time. Take care.